Now we're going to talk about the probability addition rule. It says the probability of two events occurring from the same experiment or the same sample space is equal to the sum of the probability of each individual event occurring. So let's go back to the marble case. The probability of red or green occurring is equal to the probability of red plus the probability of green. And this keyword of or is important, and that usually means that we're going to add. But you can only add probabilities if it comes from the same experiment, you're doing the same thing again. Okay? So for example, what is the probability of randomly choosing a red or green marble? So you see the keyword or. So there's a couple ways you can solve this. But to demonstrate the probability rule, I'm going to do it one way first. And I'm going to find the probability of a red marble, and then find the probability of a green marble, and then add those. Okay, so the probability of red, so we know that that is 9 out of 20, right? There's 9 out of 20, and we found that to be 0.45. Okay, and then the probability of green is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 20. Or 1/4, which is 0.25. So then we add those two together. 0.45 plus 0.25, and we get 0.70. Or you can write that as a percentage, so 0.70 is a proportion, and it's out of 1. But you can write that as a percentage by multiplying it by 100, or by moving the decimal point over twice. So we get 70%. So the probability of randomly choosing a red or green marble is 0.70 in proportions, or 70%. But we can see that is true if we just add up how many red and green there are. So you could also have found it this way, but this doesn't use the probability addition rule. We just did it that way. But to check, we can count up all the red and green. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red, and then count the rest of the green. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 out of 20 is 7/10, or 0.70, which is 70%. So it did work out. The probability rule on the right side did end up being the actual probability of choosing red or green.